Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you my skincare routine or my regular regime that I use every single day, whether it be in the morning when I first do my first bits and bobs and then before I go to bed at night. So I'm just going to jump straight into it and hopefully not confuse you too much. First off, let me start by saying I have combination skin, so I have like a slightly oily T-zone and dry or normal on the rest of my face. I've also got extremely sensitive skin. I regularly suffer from random skin ailments, like at the moment I have right here on the corner of my eye, I've got eczema there. I've suffered from it since I was a little kid. If any kind of dust settles on my skin, I will come up in little bumps, like little hives. And I also suffered quite badly as a teenager from, I wouldn't say acne, because I think acne is a bit of a strong word which people kind of confuse with general spots. Acne is something which is quite a bad condition, because I had a cousin who once suffered from it really badly, and it was like massive red lumps on his face. Now that is acne. Getting standard teenage kind of spots I used to get was mainly in the cheek area, and I've got a bit of scarring from it, and I used to get them on my chin. So first thing I do every morning is I use a cleanser to cleanse my skin. And now the majority of my products, I will say, are Lush products. I've tried various different kinds over the years, and because Lush is predominantly natural products, they really suit my skin really well. Now I've used pretty much all of their products because I've been using Lush for about 4 years, and I've kind of settled on these ones as being the best for my skin. So first thing I do is when I wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, put my lenses in, whatever, and then I use this product which is called Herbalism. So this is a cleanser, and as you can see it says to achieve beautiful skin, clean, control excess oil, prevent breakouts. So it is actually a really good product to use for if you do get breakouts now and then, and it does control oil. And I've been using it for about a year now. So let me show you what it looks like. You know, if you know anything about Lush products, you know they don't sell your general kind of products. They try to discourage a lot of packaging and things like that as well, because it's harmful to the environment. So they try and have a lot of, as they call it, naked products, so things that are just kind of left out and you can use them as is. So it looks like this. So as you can see, it looks really odd. I think that was probably the first thing that put me off of it. So it's basically just like a big lump of green stuff. See, look at that. Let me hold it because it's like crumbling. So it's kind of squidgy, breaks off. So I probably use in the morning about that size. And what you do is you put a couple of drops of water on it in the middle of my hand, just like that. A couple of drops of water, mix it up, and it turns into a paste, and I rub it all over my face. And it exfoliates at the same time, as well as it keeps spots at bay for me, or it does its best to. And it just does an amazing job at keeping my skin really calm. This really does help in terms of calming your skin down. If you've got any redness, it really helps. So I love this stuff. And I think it's got a use by date of about 3 to 4 months. And I'll probably say I go through one of these every 2 to 3 months. So it does last quite a long time, and a little does go a really long way. So I use this every morning to clean my face. Scrub it all over my face. It's a mild exfoliant, just mild. It's not, its main purpose is not as an exfoliator, it's as a cleanser to clean your skin, and obviously keep spots at bay, that kind of thing, control oil. So I use that every morning, and then I wash it off, make sure, because it can be a little bit annoying, a little bit of a faff about to obviously have to wipe all these random bits of green stuff, all that gets stuck around my hairline and that kind of thing. But I do it every single day without a doubt, and I do notice the difference if I don't use it. Then what I do is I use another product by Lush, which is their tea tree water, which is a toner. So this is the small version, and I've got the big version as well. This one I take to the gym with me because it's little, and then I just basically refill that one with that one. So this one is basically, again, really good for people with oily or problematic skin or combination skin. I've used both of their other toners. They're not really for me. I found them a bit drying for my skin, but this one is amazing. I've been using this for about 4 years, maybe pushing on 5 years. This is the only toner. I've tried so many different types, but this is the one that really works well for me, and it is one of, I think it's probably their most popular toner as well. It's absolutely great. It's got tea tree water in it, grapefruit, juniper, berries, stuff. So that is, it's probably only got about 3 ingredients. If you include limonen, whatever that is. That's about it really. So it really refreshes the skin, really hydrates the skin. It's really great for, because obviously the kind of product that this herbalism is, it can almost leave a slight residue, just a slight one on my face. And if I'm in a hurry, sometimes I may miss bits. So this one always kind of cleans up the excess. Like whenever I use the cotton wool over my face after I've used this, I always see a bit of green stuff stuck to it, which is a bit gross, but it does the job. And the one thing that I really like about this stuff is it is a spray pump. So one of these, I'll probably go through 3 a year of these, because it doesn't waste anything at all. Because if you can imagine, like other toners, when you just basically put it like that on your cotton wool, so much of the liquid gets soaked up into the cotton wool, and you waste so much of it because you don't really need to use that much of it. So this stuff, you spray it out and it soaks up, into the cotton wool, and you don't use, or you don't waste more than you need to. So this stuff is really great, and it lasts a really long time. So that's my toner. I use this every morning after my cleanser, and I use it in the evening as well. Then the next thing I use, another Lush item, is called Vanishing Cream. Called a low fat moisturizer, which cracks me up because it's a bit of a joke. So as you can see, it is a lightly absorbed cream with minimal oil content, helps acne prone oily skin and T-zone problems. It's got witch hazel in it, lavender in it, again things that are great for calming the skin. Now I have to say, I have used every single one, no lie, of Lush's moisturizers. Now I was using Cosmetic Lad for about a year, and it is great for combination skin, but I still felt that it kind of made my face a little bit greasier than it should be. Now they brought this out, I can't remember, was it not last year, maybe it's been out for about 2 years, maybe less than that. I have not looked back since I used this. This sinks into my skin beautifully. I don't need to, I wait about 4 or 5 minutes and it's sunk into my skin, and it really does keep the oil at bay, controls any kind of spots. Obviously used in conjunction with the other 2 products is absolutely perfect. So it is quite runny. It is just white. It's got a strange, almost herbal kind of smell, but it's not really off-putting. I find it quite a calming kind of smell actually. That's probably the lavender that I can smell more than anything else. It is a little bit pricey. I think it costs about £15. But to be honest, I don't care paying £15 if it does what I want it to do for my skin. So I absolutely love this stuff. I probably go through one of these every 3 months. And I don't use too much of it. I just dot and kind of spread it all around. And it actually, because of the lavender in it and everything, it really does help in terms of my eczema. It keeps it nicely moisturized, which is the one thing that I like about this cream. It still keeps my face nicely moisturized, but it doesn't sit on the skin. It doesn't leave it greasy. So I'm going to be using this for as long as I have to, really, until maybe they come along with something better. I'm going to keep using this, so I love that. So those are my 3 things that I use in the morning. And then if I have got any kind of spots, I had one that was there, you can't really see it, last night, and it kind of, it did the whole nasty exploding thing before I went to bed, which is a bit gross. I use this, again by Lush. It's called Grease Lightning. It's a tea tree spot treatment. It comes with a nice little pump. I got this one free, and I got it in, the date's rubbed off, but I've had it for maybe 8 to 9 months. I got it free because it's not been out that long. It only came out, I think, sometime towards the beginning of last year. I can't remember how much it cost because obviously I got it for free, but I've probably only used about 3/4 of it because it comes out like a weird squirty kind of gel. Like you squirt it, I'll show you. Ugh. See, it's like a gel. It doesn't run. Smells like tea tree. It really does reduce the spots, and it really does work really well. It's probably the best spot treatment that I've used in a really, really long time. I used to use Witch a lot and various other things, but I think this thing by far is the best one that I've ever used.